Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today, we're going up to Prescott, Arizona for a little day trip, day vlog, film photography, hike, walk thing. So, long story short, I got my day started late. I meant to leave about 30-45 minutes ago, and it's about a 2.5 hour drive from where I am down here in Gilbert. So, just got to get some coffee, get a little breakfast, and we will head up there, and let's do it. Alrighty, well, we made it. Black Rock, not Starbucks. Y'all Black Rock where you're from? If you're not an AZ man, Black Rock's, they're all kind of the same. But anyway, before we go up there, I just want to talk about a couple goals for this trip. One, vlog in public. That's something I'm trying to do. Not even for any, specific reason of, I'm trying to be a vlogger, but, just kind of get more comfortable doing something that obviously is way out of my comfort zone. Obviously, just like a lot of people, I'm sure if you tried vlogging in public, if the vlog in public, it's a little scary because, people are looking and stuff like that, but who cares? So vlog in public, even though I have this DJI Osmo Pocket, so that definitely makes it a little easier. Also I didn't bring my big camera this time. Usually I bring my big camera for these trips, but decided to leave it at home today because it's just kind of extra luggage, extra stuff I don't need. Not doing anything with these fancy landscape photos I would be shooting, but I did bring two film cameras, my AE1 and my Yashica T4. They're not crazy film cameras. Yashica T4 is a nice point and shoot, and then the AE1 is kind of your classic first film camera, I guess. I eventually want to upgrade it. I'm kind of starting to get that film kick again because I have ADHD, so my brain is just fixated on something for 2 months, and then I get bored, and then I move on to the next thing. Not good. But with that said, I also need to map where I'm going to go, because that's one thing I didn't do. I've just been running around the last 3 days, and I didn't even think of I'm going to Prescott. Where am I going to go? So that's going to be the goal. I have 2.5 hours to figure it out. Probably just going to map Prescott, and then once I get up there, stop at a gas station or something, and then just go from there. But anyway, let's do it.
How do I get up when I'm stuck on the floor? My parents didn't teach me love, but I know how to divorce. I drive a Ford, but dream of driving a Porsche, and I should probably get some help for all the things I ignore. How do I get up when I'm stuck on the floor? My parents didn't teach me love, but I know how to divorce. I drive a Ford, but dream of driving a Porsche, and I should probably get some help for all the things I ignore.
Alrighty, we have officially made it to Prescott. Man, that drive is always actually wasn't as bad today on the I-72. The worst part was just getting out of the East Valley, dude. It was just traffic on traffic and accidents. I know people have to go to work. It's crazy. People have to go to work and people don't know how to drive. There's just an insane pile up, but whatever. Long story short, we made it. We're at a gas station currently. Need to figure out where my next plan is. I have one of 3 places I'm probably gonna go, but I'm gonna get out of here, stretch my legs. I'm gonna stretch my legs and hold on. Back up. I don't want to look at my face, bro. Well, I probably should have stopped the car. But anyway, I'm gonna get out, stretch my legs, and we're gonna map somewhere to hike. All right. We have officially made it to Watson Lake. It looks crazy. Usually when I find these places, I swear, I just end up getting disappointed because I end up finding kind of a lame spot, or the pictures you see online, you have to go super deep into and park. And I'm doing this one hand while I'm opening up my Cliff Bar because I'm definitely feeling that that only drank. I did have a breakfast sandwich, but only drank the caffeine and basically that's, and no water. That's the main thing, is I only had the caffeine. And that's another mistake I make besides not eating, is I don't drink water enough when I go on these trips. I just drink my coffee or my fuel or Celsius, whatever. And I don't drink water, so then only thing in my system is just caffeine and sugar. It's not good. But sorry for chewing on mic. I know, I hate that too. I'm gonna eat this. I'm ready to get going. Okay, so before we head out there, it's also really busy today, which is good because, like I said, one of my goals is to, I'm not even just necessarily talking vlog in public. I'm not trying to be a vlogger. Just talk on camera and be more comfortable. You can tell, obviously there's some nervousness, or not even nervousness, just stutters or whatever, just because
never really talked on camera before, outside of like when I was in high school or like the occasional time I tried making YouTube videos. But anyway, what did I bring today with me? Actually, that reminds me, I do have to load film in this. So I brought my Yashica T4. This thing is beat up a little bit. It's been through the ringer. I'm actually worried it's kind of broken because the last time I got film developed in this, it was kind of chalked. So I'm hoping this new film isn't chalked. Maybe I accidentally opened it. I don't tend to go through a roll that fast in this. So, like I said, I go through waves earlier. I go through waves and kicks of like what piques my interest and what doesn't. And film was piquing my interest a couple years ago, and then it just kind of wasn't. But a Canon A1 with a 50mm and the camera strap. This is, as basic as a film camera as you're going to get. This is your typical starter camera. I got this before they blew up on social media. Like right as film started to blow up, I got this. So I think I bought it on eBay for like $50, and I'm pretty sure they go for like $200 now, which is way overpriced. And I definitely want to upgrade at some point. I mean, obviously, like a dream would be to get like the Leica M6 or like a Mamiya, whatever. I had a medium format camera for a little, a Pentax 6i7, but honestly, that thing was so heavy that just like it never got used. But anyway, this thing's cool. It gets the job done for what I need. And to be honest, usually when I shoot film, I usually film with shoot it with other people. So I end up, they always like the film photos. Like I always find people, it's always cool seeing people's reaction to film photos, especially if they've never it's just not something they normally would do. So, but yeah. And then as for I think that's it. I didn't bring anything else. If it was like obviously a longer trip, I would bring more. I didn't have time to stop at the camera shop for film. Only film I have is this Fuji film. Okay, trying to do this with one hand is not hitting. Anyway, only film I brought is like this Fuji film, which is cool. Like it looks all right. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I wish I kind of wish I had Kodak Gold because it's also really bright out here. So like Kodak Gold probably would. Now, this is Kodak, but Kodak Gold would have probably worked better. But anyway, I probably won't even go through the full 36 today. I very rarely do. I would really have to force myself to go through 36 rolls of film. I almost bought that Pentax 17 at one point. Again, like when I'm a bit of a gearhead, so I'm just like, this looks cool.
How the fuck does that work? Living my life on a vibe. I'm feeling better, I've been smoking. If you heard me say I'm sad, I was joking. I miss my old man, fuck my old friends. Okay, honestly, I kinda miss my old friends. But fuck, I can't get out my head, been in this cage for weeks. My mama tell me get some rest, you know I overthink. But how do I get rest when I can't?
Don't mind the earbuds, I don't think you can see them. This looks insane. So finally, okay, I feel like a dad with all this stuff right now, bro. Got like the camera, I got the bag. All I need is the Hawaiian shirt. But I mean, hold on, let me just get here and I'll show you. I mean, this looks, for like something you just drive up to, this looks crazy. I wasn't too sure about the hype on this little camera, this DJI Osmo Pocket, but I get it. Between the fact that the mic is super easy to use, it's on a gimbal already, it's 4K. We'll see how color grading goes, but I mean, obviously for situations like this, the fact that I don't have to bring a full my camera, and even though the stabilization is decent on it, but nothing like this. This is way better. But I'll show you. Like I said, brought the film camera out. Let's see. Let's do this live. I have an app on my phone that will tell me what I should shoot at. Now, the thing is, this is 400 film, which is fine. Not great, but not terrible. Where is the app? Light meter. Tells me what I should be shooting at. So we're going to keep it at about 500. This app's pretty good. Free app. I mean, obviously it's not as good as having an actual light meter, but I mean, it gets the job done. We can honestly crank the aperture too to like 8 or 9 because it's all landscapes anyway. 1000 shutter speed. I mean, yeah, it's going to be 1000 shutter speed no matter what because it's so bright out. What else is there? All right. Yeah, that's fine. 1000 shutter speed. So let's start cranking. I'll throw some of the photos up on this video, I guess. The worst part about going up north is always the getting used to the elevation.
because I'm like breathing super heavy right now. And it's not even because I'm out of breath. It's just because, or I am out of breath, but it's because that elevation difference gets me, bro, every time. I'm also glad I didn't wear my big hoodie, because even though, man, we're like, it's just as warm as it is back in Gilbert. Like, I swear, I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be, like I said, I knew it wasn't going to be like cold, which I'm fine with. I mean, I didn't come up here expect to be cold, but I should have brought sunscreen, bro. I'm gonna get sunburned up
All I
here.
ever want since I was 18. But how do I get up when I'm stuck on the floor? My parents didn't teach me love, but I know how to divorce. I drive a Ford, but dream of driving a Porsche. And I should probably get some help for all the things I ignore. How do I get up when I'm stuck on the floor?
I was going to say, but trying to do two things at once was not happening. I only brought 2 rolls of film, because usually I don't go through that much film. But this place, maybe I haven't shot film in a while, or this place just has so many cool photo opportunities. I'm already gone through half the roll, and I still have a lot to go. But once we get out of here, like if we go on a hike, I don't know how much I'll, I mean, I always say I'll go through, I always fly through to the beginning and then I just stop. But I think part of the reason why I'm going through it more is because I only have this, I don't have my big camera to take photos with. So I'm not like, it's not even in the back of my mind. Now I am thinking of cinematic shots to get, but that's really easy. Like this right here.
Drive a Ford, but dream of driving a Porsche. And I should probably get some help for all the things I ignore. Feeling better, I've been smoking. If you heard me say,
Yeah, next purchase. I'm keeping that in there. Yeah, next purchase. Pair of boots, bro. Or not even boots, just like not boots for like country dancing. Pair of hiking boots, bro. I'm sick of this. Almost fallen out of my shoe multiple times, bro. I should have brought my work shoes up here, my non-slips, because I think they would have been better than this. I mean, I'm not one of these people that would hike in like flip-flops or Vans or something, but this is pretty much just as bad, because I mean, bro, now it's fine. There's like no traction on these. I mean, these are meant for running, bro. They're meant for, obviously this. I mean, this isn't crazy climbing, obviously. I mean, you got me messed up. You think I'll ever go like, you got me messed up. You think I'll ever harness to like a rock and climb like that? Like, no. I'll do it in a nice, safe gym where I know I'm not gonna die.
and I miss my old man. Fuck my old friends. Okay, honestly, I kinda miss my
Main thing
old
now is
friends.
don't get lost. I've only been lost twice on a hike. One time, not that scary. Only thing that sucked was the snow, and I had the right boots on, didn't have the right pants on. I was just in like normal sweatpants, so that kind of was not good. My feet got completely destroyed by the snow, but saw my car the whole time, was fine. Second time, I left later because it was like an hour from my house, so I wanted to do golden hour photos, but the sunset hit way faster than I thought it was going to, and ended up getting way lost, kind of in an area where obviously there's no lights. There are people who live out there, but I don't know what animals are out there and stuff, and I ended up missing my exit. Ended up walked around for basically 4 hours. Phone was at very low the entire time, and eventually found my car. But yeah, that was and I was very thirsty. That was the main thing. It was hot because it was summer. Because that's why it was like summer. That was the problem. That was the main problem, was the heat. I literally felt like I was gonna pass out because of how hot it was. And if I passed out, no one was finding me for a while, because it was in the middle of, there was some houses, but who knows if people were there. Who knows if they would have come out. What animals, again, there could have been bears out there. I don't know what animals were out there. I mean, at least coyotes. And they see a passed out human being on the side of the road, that's lunch. So that was kind of sketch, but we survived. And ever since then, I haven't been lost since. I've always kind of, not played it safe, but I've always found spots that are at least open, or I guess I just never put myself in that situation again, in golden hour and stuff like that. I mean, probably part of it is because I don't do the landscape photo thing anymore with my digital camera. I just kind of over that whole world. So I only, I go during the day, because it's like mainly about the hike now and not the photos, although I am vlogging this. So I guess it's kind of hypocritical for me to say, but it's a lizard. It's a lizard. Maybe it could bite me and I can turn into the lizard. I don't know. I think I went the wrong. Well, I went differently from wherever that. Oh wait, there's people up there. But I went differently from wherever those people went, because they ended up on the right side and I ended up on the left side. But this is a loop trail, so just hopefully it loops me back to again where I need to go. Because now I'm starting to get a little hungry. Can use lunch, and probably should drink my water. Actually, that's a good call because I haven't drank my water in a while. This is the crossroads of which path is right. Do we go that way, or do we go that way? I'm gonna go this way, even though it doesn't look like a path, but I think it's a path. That wasn't the way. Thought it was. It's what I get for just not paying attention. Definitely reached that point in the trail for me where I'm now over it, and I would like to get back. Don't get me wrong, I don't regret it. It was fun, but I'm kind of over the climbing. I'm kind of over not knowing where to go, and I've been out here for like 3 hours, and I'm trying to follow these white dots, and now there's more climbing. I thought we were over the climbing, but we're not. I was hoping we were only going down from where I was, and now we're just going back up.
I'm stuck on the floor, my parents didn't teach me love, but I know how to divorce. I drive a Ford, but dream of driving a Porsche, and I should probably get some...
I had to put the camera away for a sec because I just need to get through all that rock climbing. I'm on the right path back though. Finally. I mean, I definitely took a way longer loop than I meant to, but it's all good. They have these... I don't need to look at me, dude. Anyway, they have these white dots to point out where to go, so monkeys like me can figure it out.
How do I get up when I'm stuck on the floor? My parents didn't teach me love, but I know how to divorce.
Alrighty, y'all. Well, that was fun. Ended up somehow on the other side of the trail mountain. Had to end up going backwards about 40 minutes. I had to walk 40 minutes back, literally the same exact way I came. I just should have turned back when I had the chance, and I didn't. So I was going to go downtown, but honestly, I'm going to go get fast food and drive home. So yeah, probably just going to get some B-roll on the way home, but other than that, I'm going to call it there. Almost went through the entire roll, so I'll throw some of those photos up on screen throughout the video. Appreciate y'all watching. More vlogs in the future, hopefully. Anyway, talk to y'all next time.
Drive a Ford, but dream of driving a Porsche.